All right, race fans, you have tuned in to Gravity Throttle Racing here at the Grand Prix, the Thunder Country Grand Prix. My name is Aaron Tate.
And folks, this is Richard Gere. Today we move into the second half of the Charlie group, and it's going to be headlined by J-Bo on the left side, and on the right side is Sneaky Bob.
Now, in the first group of racers, we have Dutch Vandershift with Dutch Clutch Racing from Wisconsin. He drives this Mustang Shelby GT500. It is gorgeous. It's Road Rage with Road Rage Racing in Florida, and he is driving a VW Scirocco GT24. You're looking at Dirk Funk with Candlepins Racing, and this is a Nissan R390 GT1. He comes to us from Massachusetts. Then finally, it's J-Bo with Dog Squad Racing from Ohio in a Lotus Elise.
Now, these drivers will go down the track 4 times, once in each of these lanes, so Dirk Funk is furthest away from us in lane 4, and it's 13 or X13 Road Rage closest to us. Road Rage has a good start, and he's got a lead. Look at that. Right on his inside, though, is Dirk Funk, and he is traveling quite nicely, but he'll take the top of the stadium turn, and Dirk Funk appears to be ahead of Dutch Vandershift. Now there is J-Bo. He pulls in behind Road Rage. It's pretty close so far. Oh my goodness, and as they come here into the city, this is going to be a challenge. Oh, look at them bunch up. There's a double pass. Road Rage has the lead. J-Bo is right behind. And now Dirk Funk's in third place, but now he pulls ahead. Road Rage is going to swing through the chicane and come in first. Who's going to take second? Wow, that was close. J-Bo takes second.
Hey, Richard.
Dirk was in third, and that is Dutch in fourth.
Richard, we've got a serious incident. Take a look here at the arrow. There was a guy in a hospital bed. He wanted to watch the race, and he fell over. I think he got very excited. Now look at all the other pedestrians that fell over too. We'll watch from another angle. He got so interested in the racing, he fell right over. Who in the world put him up there?
The same person who put him on this other building the last time. Billy.
Watch the people on the sidewalk jump.
Oh, yeah, well, I would be startled just like they were. That's probably why they all fell over.
Well, the guy in the hospital bed is okay. He never came out. And you see the corgi?
Oh, yes, I do. And in fact, all the rescue dogs came out to make sure the pedestrians were fine.
Well, that's good news. And now we'll watch the switchgate. J-Bo is right behind Road Rage. He manages to get through. That's what gave Dirk Funk an opportunity to pass him. But in the end, that's how much J-Bo stayed ahead of Dirk and has 3 points. Road Rage has 5, Dirk Funk has 2, and Dutch has 1.
All right, folks, and so now they rotate lanes. We've got Dirk Funk closest to us, and Dutch is now furthest away. J-Bo's in lane 3, Road Rage in lane 2. Very even start as the lights turn green, and through the 270, everyone is looking smooth so far. Dirk seems to be capturing the bottom edge very fast, and he's got a lead. Through the tunnel, quite smooth, and he is well ahead of the others. There is J-Bo. He's in second place right now. Oh, and here he comes. That was a nice little acceleration on J-Bo's part to catch up there with Dirk. And Dirk is very smooth. He's very smooth through the switchgate. Past the farms, he's going to have to stay ahead. And he does. J-Bo's going to take second place. Here comes Road Rage in third and Dutch in fourth.
You know, Richard, not only did Dirk have a great start, but watch what happens here in the danger zone, as J-Bo is just able to barely pass ahead of Dutch. Now here we come past the radar cam, and 66 miles an hour is what Dirk Funk did in the city. That's not the fastest we've seen, but it's enough to hold J-Bo back behind him. In fact, all the drivers are separated pretty well. Now for Dirk, as he makes his way through the final chicane, he is able to hold off J-Bo for a first place finish. He's got 7 points now. J-Bo has 6. In fact, Road Rage has 7. This is very tight after 2 races.
Yeah, I mean, this is anybody's game right now. There is no dominant racer. Dirk got in the lead this time, but he was third place the first race. So here we go. And Dutch, closest to us, he's the one that's got to somehow get up in the lead as he falls behind a bit. And there goes Road Rage, taking the lead around the stadium turn. Dirk is right there, but Road Rage is ahead of J-Bo. Nicely done. There is Dutch. He's not that far off at all. And look, all four drivers are closing in with each other. This is going to be quite a mess coming up. Dirk maintains first, and J-Bo is in fourth. He got pushed back by Dutch Vandershift. Dutch goes through the switch gate. He's on the outside lane, and look at J-Bo pushing now against Road Rage, who will take second, J-Bo in third, and Dutch is in fourth.
Hey, Richard, Road Rage, that was very impressive. Remember, he had to stay ahead of J-Bo, and there, as he enters the 270, he's ahead, and even from the outside lane, he manages to accelerate past J-Bo into first place. So he stays ahead of J-Bo there, and you can see Dirk with Candlepins Racing holding the lead and continuing to hold the lead. It's fun to see the battles take place there through the city, and now this is where J-Bo pours it on and slides back into third place. He's not able to get past Road Rage, and so J-Bo settles for 8 points total, Road Rage with 10, and the leader is Dirk with 12.
Oh, the nerves are running high, because honestly, of those three drivers, if any of them DNFs, they're out, and the other two move on, so keep your eyes on J-Bo in lane one. And unfortunately, Dutch Clutch will not be able to move on up, but of the three drivers in contention, I like what I see with Road Rage. Here comes Dirk, though. Dirk pulls ahead, and J-Bo's moving along quite nicely. There's J-Bo with a slight lead over Dirk Funk, and it looks like our guy Road Rage has lost some of his momentum. J-Bo continues to lead. Now this is good for him, because if he can finish in first place, he will definitely be moving on. Now the camera's going to follow Road Rage, who lost some of that momentum. He's going to take the inside lane here and move past the farm, but he will not catch up. And we'll have to settle for fourth place. Oh boy.
That's going to be an interesting score, but before we get there, it's J-Bo with a radar cam speed of 74 miles an hour into the city, and you can see how he's got first place. He has quite a bit of speed and continues as he zooms on by the farm and takes first place. Dirk will take second. So here are the final scores. J-Bo with a first place finish. He gets to move on, and Dirk Funk, very consistent, he will move on as well. Unfortunately for Road Rage, just not enough at the final race.
For Dutch Vandershift and Mr. Road Rage, the end of the road is here, but we really appreciate you being a part of this big tournament. It's time for a commercial break.
For the second group of racers, we begin with Hot Rods and Gravy. Rod Braken is driving a Subaru BRZ Pandem, and this team is from Ohio. It's Fast and Furious Racing, and Warren Clutch is furious. He drives a Nissan Skyline GTR R32, and he comes from Illinois. Harbu Diecast, and it's Gracie. Gracie comes from Ohio as well, driving a Mustang Shelby GT 500. And then finally, it's Sneaky Bob from Vapor Racing in Michigan, and Sneaky Bob is driving this Audi R8 LMS.
Well, go figure. We had J-Bo from Ohio in the first group, and here we've got Rod Braken and Gracie, also from Ohio, as Warren Clutch is closest to us. There's the green light, and there they go. Nice start by Sneaky Bob. He's first into the 270. And of course, Gracie now pulls out in the lead, but she's going to have to keep moving because she's got the highest line on the stadium turn. And there goes Fast and Furious. Warren Clutch is holding off Sneaky Bob and is first around the center part of the track. I don't think we have a name for it, but we do know that that's Lewis Hanford Tunnel that he popped out of. So Warren Clutch in first place with Sneaky Bob behind him. They have accelerated away from the other two drivers. And Warren's holding it well. Coming now past the farm. Where is Sneaky Bob? Well, he's back there, but not able to catch. So he will have to settle for second place. Oh, here comes Gracie. And Gracie takes third. There's Rod. Looks like he broke down in the switchgate.
Well, race fans, let's go to the RU Track and Replay here in the danger zone. Gracie gets pushed aside by Rod Braken, as Rod had the outside line there, and there goes Fast and Furious with a 66 mile an hour radar time, caught by the police. Now we're going to follow the third and fourth place driver, and look at what happens here to Rod Braken. It's almost as if he got tethered to that switchgate. very mysterious how he got stuck there, and Warren Clutch with Last and Furious is actually first.
Yeah, that was really impressive by Warren. And now he's in lane 2, and it's Gracie with Parbu Diecast. I guess that's how you say it. In lane 1, and look at that. She's got a great start in her Mustang. And so does Sneaky Bob. He's in lane 3, even now with Rod breaking and pulling on ahead. Hopefully Rod will finish, and there goes Gracie. Nicely done through the tunnel. And it's going to be Sneaky Bob with the lead as he makes his way coming out of Lewis Hanford Tunnel. He is stretching it out. And remember, he had the fastest time, and now we're beginning to see why he had the fastest time. He's well ahead of the other drivers. Nobody else is in sight. I'm looking in the background, and our drone camera's waiting. There is Gracie. She will take second. Here comes Last and Furious, and Rod Braken will take fourth.
All right, race fans, are you tracking? And here we go. All the drivers make the danger zone look rather lame, the lamer zone. Now there is Gracie, and she has a pedestrian like 54 miles an hour. I don't think she even gets a speeding ticket for that. But she does gain some speed, and that was through the switch gate. In second, Warren Clutch in third, and there's Rod Braken, and that's the way they come through the finish line. So Sneaky Bob has a 1-point lead over Warren Clutch as 2 races are down. Gracie has 5 points. It's now the Pinnacle race number 3.
We're excited to have Rod Braken. He's closest to us in lane 1. Gracie's next to him on his right. Lights are green. Oh, it's a good start by the 2 on the outside lane. And there they go. But it's going to be Sneaky Bob. Sneaky Bob appears to have the lead, and he's stretching it out around the stadium turn. First out of the stadium turn, here comes Rod Braken. Oh, and it was Gracie sliding around. I like what I see here. Rod is holding it very well. Is he going to be able to keep up? Can he keep up? Well, he does. He's going to come right back in behind Sneaky Bob. And here they go through the switch gate. So Rod Braken, he can't seem to get ahead of Sneaky Bob, but he's going to come through with a second place finish. Nicely done. And in reverse, Gracie takes third. What happened to Warren Clutch?
Fans, the mystery to Warren Clutch's disappearance starts right here. As he slides into the danger zone area, he cannot make the right-hand turn. Here comes Rod Braken, 64 miles an hour, and it looks like Gracie did 64 in reverse. Now Rod Braken does a nice job. He handles the course through the city well, catches back up to Sneaky Bob, but as we saw before, he was not able to pass Sneaky Bob. He is going to come through with 3 more points. Now this leaves a very interesting situation because Sneaky Bob is definitely moving on, but the other 3 are still all in contention.
Well, and Aaron is exactly right, folks. So Warren Clutch and Gracie tied at 7. Obviously, one of them is going to have to beat the other. Lights are green, but we cannot count out Rod Braken, because if those 2 get tangled up and are not able to finish, or if they are falling behind, Rod Braken moves on. Right now, Rod Braken needs to be braking a little faster. Gracie has a lead over Warren. Oh, Rod is spun around. I think he's out. So again, we're watching Gracie, and we're keeping our eyes on Warren Clutch. Whoever's going to finish ahead of the other is moving on as they are tied at 7. And through the city they go, and I can see Warren just plodding, hoping to take advantage. Now, here they come. Down Highway 69. And Warren, oh no, he's on his side and he's out. Gracie is getting a duck quack through the finish line, and she will be moving on.
Hey, Richard, Sneaky Bob almost got a clean sweep.
Yeah, I did.
Now, here on the instant replay, here at full speed, that's where the problem resided with Mr. Rod Braken. It's a 77-mile-an-hour radar cam for Sneaky Bob as he sneaks through town and then sneaks past the switch gate. And here in slow motion, we see just what happened to Warren Clutch. And that's too bad. He really was competitive. He and Gracie put on quite a show. But when the day is done, Sneaky Bob and Gracie are moving to the top 32.
Indeed. Well, folks, there it is. The top 32 in the Charlie group is completely full. So that leaves us with just 2 more groups, and the next time we see you, it's going to be the Beta group, headlined by James Ironbeard And also Nitram with Ram Raid Racing.
Are you tracking?